Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a special video. I have my best friend Kayleigh here with me. She sells Younique products, which Younique is a company that's kind of like Mary Kay or Avon. So she sells them online. It's not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. We just both have a passion and a love for makeup, and she just happens to be a representative for Younique. And I have never tried Younique products, and she was like, these things are bomb, like you have to try these. So I invited her over so that we could film a video, and I'm gonna kind of give you like my first impressions and my first reactions to using these products, and she's gonna kind of explain what they are and kind of how they work and everything. So if you wanna see how we got to this point, then just keep watching. So today we're going to be using the Younique lines, and so I've got this. You're going to tell me what these are, right?
This is the BB cream. So it has
the BB cream.
It's the Hydro BB cream, so it hydrates your face, and it's super light, goes on super well, but it's not. It still goes on good coverage too, which is nice.
Nice. I love something that's hydrating. It's awesome. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm just gonna apply it with my kabuki brush. Ooh, it feels nice. It's like cooling. I like that.
Love it. It's my favorite.
Yeah. So do you wear this like on a day-to-day basis?
I wear that one every single day.
Yeah?
Every single day. It doesn't move once I put it on. Super easy to use, super quick. My skin's not super patchy and dry. It's super nice. I love it.
That's awesome. I think I really am liking this a lot, actually. Like, it's super hydrating. I don't feel like it's clinging to any of my dry patches either. It's not emphasizing any texture or anything that I have on my face. And I like that it's kind of a light coverage. Like if you were going to go to the beach or if you were gonna be out for the day or whatever, I feel like this would be a good everyday kind of foundation.
So the one I'm using is the liquid foundation. It goes on super well. I've used like 4 drops and it's already covered my entire face.
So
which is
does it have like a dropper or is it nice? That's cool. Look at that.
So I usually put it on my hand
In.
and then just apply it to my face.
I'm going to be obnoxious and I'm going to go in with some too.
Go for it.
So I see that this says Mineral Touch. Is it a mineral-based foundation? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Nice. I'm all about the mineral foundations. Like, I swear by them. They come off so clean. They make your face so that you don't have, like, acne. Like, my Bare Minerals is, like, one of my prized possessions. I love Bare Minerals and their whole line.
I feel like with these two, they don't make you look cakey. And that's what I'm always worried about, is looking like a cake face.
Yes. No one wants that. I just spat across the room. It's fine. Yeah, that's pretty.
It's just so soft.
It's true. And it's not tacky feeling, you know? Like sometimes you put on foundations and it's sticky, but this feels like it's dried down quite a bit, even though it's a really hydrating foundation. Well, I guess it's a BB cream.
Really well too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did you have any concealers from the Younique line?
I do.
Nice. So it's called the Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. This sounds exciting.
That stuff is bomb. I love that stuff. You put it under your eyes and they're super bright.
Ooh. I'm going to take just a little bit because I've never tried it. Oh yeah, a little bit goes a long way. I don't know if you can tell, but like it's already covering up those last little pieces of redness that I have on my face. And you guys know me. I always put my concealer on with my fingers. I hardly ever put it on with a brush just because, I don't know, I feel like you get more bang for your buck when you use your fingers. Like, it's easier to use your fingers and not absorb all the product with your brush. So I'm all about that life.
I use a brush because I'm lazy.
Hey, you know, you do you. That's the beauty of makeup. Like, everybody has their own ways of putting stuff on, and there's no right or wrong way. Like, I feel like, you know, I love seeing how other people apply their makeup. I think that's why I decided to do my YouTube videos, just because I feel like everybody has their own unique way, and it's one of those things where you can learn some things, and then other things, if you don't like them, you do them your way, you know? That is okay. I think that's pretty good coverage right there. I'm about that life.
That's actually your color too.
I know. I told you. It worked out. We were kind of worried. We're both very fair, very pale creatures.
Yep.
And so we usually match as far as shade-wise goes, but we were kind of afraid because her undertones are a little bit different than my undertones are, but it worked out. See? It looks good. I'm just going to set my face. I do this with every foundation. I feel like in order to give a foundation a chance, you have to set it. Otherwise, you're just doing yourself a disservice, you know? So at this point, usually after I set my stuff, then I usually will put brows on so that way I don't look so weird. I feel like when I don't have brows on, I look like a weirdo. So then I'm like, I have to get them on as soon as possible.
No.
Yeah, I do. She's being nice. So this is the Younique Brow Obsessed palette, it looks like.
It is the bomb.
Yeah.
It goes
It's
on
got
super easy.
some cool shades. It looks like there's some wax in here. At least that's what it looks like to me. I'm not really familiar with this pink shade. Is that to...
So I put that around on the bottom and around it so it highlights them. And so then they're very defined when you put them on.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And then it looks like there's a couple different shades in here. So it looks like I'm going to dip into this first one, which looks like a taupey shade, which is totally my shade. So I'm going to dip into that and be obnoxious. And we're going to draw my eyebrows on.
And I'm going to use the darker one because I'm not blonde.
Right? That's probably the one piece of makeup that me and Kayleigh differentiate on.
It's true.
Is our eyebrows. This is going on like a dream.
It goes on so easy.
It's just like clinging to my natural brow hairs, so I don't have to do very much. That's nice. And I'm not like, I really have never tried to do my brows with a brow product like this. I know that sounds really weird, but I always use pencils. So I was like kind of afraid when you were showing me that this was going to be something super hard and I'm going to look like a total fool.
Oh, stop.
You know? I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to do it and it's going to look like garbage.
I never did my eyebrows because mine are super bushy and whatever. But once I did this, they just don't
It's
look
like
as
once you
crazy.
start doing your eyebrows, you can't
not
stop.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
It's literally, that's how I was. I didn't start doing my eyebrows until probably a year after I graduated from high school when I started going to college. And I was like, oh, all these girls have eyebrows and I don't have eyebrows because I'm blonde. And then it was really funny because I started putting my eyebrows on and now it's like, that's the one thing I have to have on my face before I go anywhere. But
This brush is super awesome too because it gives you that line.
Yeah.
To hit your arch. Yep.
Ooh.
like a
So
flat
is
one,
that,
yeah.
does that come with the the brow kit?
It does.
That's awesome.
So I'm using the pink underneath. And I'll just shape it. I do it right underneath. And it highlights it. So then it gives it like a good...
Yeah. I was kind of nervous. I was like, I'm going to let her do that because I feel like I would just have big pink lines. But it doesn't come off as pink as it is in the pan.
It just goes in your skin color.
Yeah. And I think it's cool that we're both using the same exact brow palette, even though we're two totally different shade ranges. Like, we both can make it work.
So Brittany, the one that taught me how to do makeup,
Uh-huh.
taught me a trick that you start from the bottom and go to the very top
Uh-huh.
and then do a line across and then one down so they're still thin but they're shaped.
Oh, that is
It
a
goes
good
on
tip.
super easy because some girls will do them like super thick and you're like,
Yeah. You're like, honey.
yes.
I'm probably guilty of that. I'm not gonna lie. Like
You're not. Yours are
I
bomb.
probably am guilty of that.
And then I'll just like bring in what I used over here so they look lighter so they don't look like I have square.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That looks awesome. Very cool. Well, that's a cool product. I'll have to
I love this palette.
dive into that later.
Brown.
So I think what I'm gonna do next, I usually will do my eye look and then I finish up the rest of my face. Well, kind of. I don't know. It kind of depends on my mood. But I'm looking at this palette and I'm going, I want to dive in. So we're going to dive into my eyeshadow look. We're both going to be using different Younique palettes. Mine is...
Moodstrucks Addiction Shadow Palette. I'm using the 2. So mine's neutrals, but I can also do a smoky eye, which are my favorite.
And I don't know what mine is. The 3? Oh, I see. There's a 3 on it. I'm smart. It's fine. And mine's mostly these purples and mauves and kind of like taupey colors. And I was like feeling major vibes, major purple vibes. That's what I'm going to try and do. So we're both going to kind of do our own thing. But we'll kind of, I don't know, chit chat, talk about life in between. Why not, you know? So me and Kayleigh have been friends for what feels like an eternity.
Yes.
funny story about everyone always asks, how did you guys meet? Like, how are you guys friends? Kayleigh is, let's see, how many years younger are you? You
3.
just turned 21?
1.
And I'm 25, so 4?
4. I can count.
But what's funny is we grew up in the same neighborhood, and I actually was her babysitter for a little while.
My favorite babysitter.
Yeah,
ever.
duh. Yeah, when I first moved in, they were one of like the first families that I ever babysat for. I don't know, like she was like this sister I had never had growing up, and she's the only girl in her family too, and so we just like really bonded over that because we're cute. But yeah, that's kind of how we met, and so when people are like, how is your best friend like someone so much younger than you, and like she's like someone you babysat, that's so weird, and I'm like, well, we're a weird duo, but that's how we came. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to dive into this. Like, these names are so dang cute. I can't even. I love this cheeky. It's cheeky.
It's so cute.
It's cute. I'm just going to take that and put it right on the corner. Oh, these are pigmented, yo.
Yeah, they are.
Holy moly. So I just kind of put a crease shade down, and then I'm going in with this purple, and I'm going to blend it like crazy because, oh my goodness, she pigmented. But I'm so about this life.
I'm going sparkly.
What's nice is I picked up a sparkle shade, but yet when I'm blending it out, it kind of turns into more of like you can still see the sparkle, but it's not like overly sparkly, you know what I mean? Like it could be, like you could build that up if you really wanted to, but I like that you can sheer it out too and make it really pretty. I'm just going to take some of that shade on my lower lash line as well and kind of blend it all out. That is such a pretty concealer. Like it doesn't crease or anything under my eye. It's awesome. I think I'm going to make it just a little bit darker. I'm going to learn my lesson and tap off the excess. And I am going to go in with the deepest shade in the palette. Really darken up. Make it a real smoky eye. So how long have you been in Younique exactly?
Probably like 5 months.
Nice.
I saw a video on Facebook of this girl doing her makeup, and I am obsessed with makeup, so I was like, I'll try it. And I only buy Younique now.
That's awesome. I am like wildly impressed. I was kind of like hesitant when you were like, oh, you should try this makeup line. It's super awesome. Like it's local, it's this, it's that. And I was like kind of skeptical because you see those makeup videos that you know it's a gimmick, you know? And so you don't want to like buy into it and believe that it's that good, but like I am shocked at how amazing these products are.
Well, what I did was I kind of slowly like worked my way buying everything. And then I used all of them. And then now when I like tell somebody about it, it's not like, oh, I think it's really great.
Right.
Like it's the only thing I use every single morning.
Right.
They go on super easy. They last super long. They feel like good quality. My face is always super dry, so it all hydrates me. The BB cream especially is my favorite thing on the planet. And I've always had a hard time with foundations. You know that.
Yeah, and matching and making sure that they look good. And foundations are hard, especially if you're just starting out in makeup. I feel like that's always the hardest time because you don't know your shade and you don't know what kind of skin type you are and like all these different things. My gosh, I am dying. Like, do you see how beautiful of a shade that is?
Well, I feel like you can blend away and it doesn't get rid of the color. It just keeps going on and on and on. And
right.
Not darker, but it fills in all like the patches, so there's no like empty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was like, I am pleasantly surprised at how these are going on. They are literally so pigmented, so creamy.
Super easy to blend.
Looks like
it's the best.
Yeah, it looks like glass on my eye. I'm dying. This is so pretty. I'm going to go back in with that purple and just kind of blend those two together. Make it more purpley.
I'm going more sparkly because why not?
Right. I'm all about a sparkly eye. I can't help myself. It's my favorite thing to do. I think you showed me another palette that had like shimmers in it. I want to see it. Is there like a sparkly...
And the palettes are super cool because they magnet together. So when you drop it, which I've done a lot, they don't break.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. I feel like with some of my palettes, other kind of palettes, they always get under my eyes. And they stick, and then you wipe them and they go away, where these kind of stick in place. Like, they don't really go anywhere. You're going to get some, obviously, but...
Right. That's just to be expected, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like that gives it so much, like, dimension.
Yeah, it does.
That's awesome.
Oh, that looks bomb.
It looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really cool. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with this very first shade and kind of just blend my crease. I'm like kind of dying at how cool this is.
That looks bomb.
It's pretty dang cool. I feel like eyeshadows are all about blending. Like, as long as you blend and blend and blend, you can make something look so cool. And most of the time, I just don't have the patience to blend out for like 8 years. That's like the hardest part. But it's so worth it.
It's true.
You look so good afterwards. A little bit of that black just right on the top of my brush and really bring that around. So how can people get these products?
So I have a page, and it's Younique by Kay.
Just K-A-Y?
Yeah, Kay. Everything is shipped straight to your house. You can order, like, I have family that orders in England, and it sends straight to them. Like, you can literally get it anywhere. Super easy. They have monthly kudos, so everything's a little bit cheaper, and they put it in little cute packages for you. So this month, you get the new Addiction 6 palette, which I ordered, and it's coming in tomorrow.
Nice.
And then they have a lipstick. They have a bunch of stuff every single month. And they do it in little packages for you.
That's so cute. So it's kind of like a subscription box, kind of, but not really. Like, you get to pick your products.
Yep.
Obviously.
You get to pick everything you want. There's a bunch of different shades, so we can color match you on anything. You can, if you don't like it, you can send it back, trade it in for something else. There's no monthly fees. You don't have to buy a certain amount. You can just order whenever you want. It's nice. I don't like being in contracts or little auto ships, which is why I got into this one.
That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put some eyeliner on.
So our eyeliner, I have the pencil, but I have the dip and draw, which is nice because I usually use the liquid eyeliner pens, but I feel like they dry out so bad. So this is like a dip and draw, so it never dries out.
Okay, so it kind of looks like a felt tip pen.
Yes.
It's not quite like a brush.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So you can try it if you want, or you can use your own.
Yeah, I actually have, I think I've got like a little, I just have a little Real Techniques brush that I'm going to put mine on. But we gonna try it. And Kayleigh's the master when it comes to winged liner. We all know I am not a master at winged liner whatsoever.
It just goes on so easy, like you don't even have to try.
Yeah, it really does. And I like that it's really quite pigmented. I didn't have to dip my brush in there. I just literally like scraped around the sides just like that. I always feel like you have to have like mad concentration.
It's true. I feel like a lot of people are scared to draw lines, where this makes it so easy because it's just one line.
Right?
Like, I basically drew one line and it was done. And normally I'll use the pencil on my lower
That's how I am too.
lid, because then you can kind of smear it a little bit and it's not so...
Yeah, harsh and all that jazz. No, I totally feel you.
Oh, it smells like chocolate and I love it.
So, did you want me to try and dip it into yours, or should I just use my own?
You can dip it into mine.
Okay.
This stuff is amazing.
And this is just the Moodstruck Epic
Mascara. So, I had fake lashes and my eyes swelled shut and all my lashes fell out. So, I'm always super insecure about my lashes. This mascara.
Wow.
It's so good. So good.
Do you see how like long and defined these puppies are?
I feel like it gives me eyelashes I don't have.
Right? That's kind of how I'm feeling. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Yes, please. I'm about this life.
Heck yes.
Like, so about this life. That's a beautiful mascara.
And I feel like with this one I don't have to do 18 different
coats.
Yeah.
To get it to where, no.
But
like,
even if I do want to do it thicker and coat it, it doesn't like go
clumpy
at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing too. It's like, it is not a clumpy mascara at all.
And what's nice is this is my older one too. I've had this thing forever and it's still not dried out still.
Really? That's a beautiful mascara. Like, I don't know if you can see, but like, whoa.
Right.
Whoa. I'm about that life. And we all know I've got huge eyeballs. It's a thing. We know this, okay? So let's not make fun of my eyeballs.
They gorgeous though.
She brought some, I'm gonna steal your bronzer for a minute.
Go for it.
Jenny loves this one too. It's a great bronzer. And it smells so good.
Chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Every morning I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Makes you hungry. You're like, I could use some chocolate chip pancakes. Like,
Right.
sorry, I stole it. I got
You're
a little
good.
ahead of myself. It's fine.
Now I'm going to use my blush. This is Sweet. And this stuff goes on so nice.
Yeah.
I'll literally do 3 dabs. And it's on.
That's so cute.
It's perfect because it's not too pink.
Right.
It's also not super dark.
Ooh, and it matches my eyeshadow really
Heck
well.
yeah.
I always go really heavy-handed with my blush because I feel like my blush usually disappears.
Oh.
You know? My face eats it. I don't know why, but it does. I don't know why that is. But like in 5 minutes, this will be completely settled in to like a good place. I know I kind of look like a clown, but
You do not.
I promise it'll settle in and it'll be fine.
And then my favorite thing is the highlight.
Ooh.
It looks like a glow stick,
That's
but it goes
cool.
on so nice. So I'll literally just do one little whatever, a line,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll just blend it in. I kind of just move it,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives me like a perfect, or I'll just blend it around, but it is the perfect color
Yeah.
of highlight.
I'm going to be obnoxious. I'm going to use my finger because ooh, it feels good too. Like that's such a pretty creamy consistency.
They also have a foundation that's in a stick, so you can put it in your car, and you put it on, and it's like perfect foundation.
Wow.
Yeah, full coverage foundation. It's crazy. I'm gonna use my favorite color, Snarky. It's my purple.
Yes. I love purples.
Purple. Oh, that would go good with yours
Child.
today.
It's really funny because if we were just sitting here doing this, like, we would probably share makeup.
Yeah.
And not care. But
Yeah.
I know people think that's really gross, and I'm sorry we're admitting that to you now, but it is what it is.
And the way it's like shaped too, it just goes on super easy.
I'm sure. I was looking at that brush and I thought, that looks like it would be so easy to apply. I'm about this life.
Right.
This is a nice life. I like it. It dries down, but it doesn't like dry down too fast either. Like,
So you can mix it, because I
Yeah.
mix these two. So
Do
I do
you?
lighter in the middle and
should
then
I do a
darker.
little?
Yeah.
Should I do a little? It's kind of like a moussey consistency. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
And then it dries on and it ain't coming off.
you mean I can go make out with my husband after this and it won't come off?
You know? I most likely, yeah.
We'll give it a shot. Tune in later. No, I'm just kidding.
I just never have to worry about it being on my teeth, and that's what I'm scared of.
That's nice. That's really nice. And it makes my teeth look whiter than they actually are.
Right, same.
We look bae.
Yeah,
We look really bae. I'm going to give these products a 10 out of 10. I would say if I was ranking the products I tried today from Younique, and it's just like you, like Y-O-U, Nique.
N-I-Q-U-E, yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. This blew me away, like out of the water. I can't even, words can't describe how easy and pigmented, and they were easy to blend. I'm so about this life. Also, loving the foundation. I feel super hydrated, but not like sticky or gross or shiny. And I also really like the concealer too. I feel like this doesn't crease on me. I can't see it. It doesn't weigh down, like some concealers can weigh down your under eye. I don't feel like that does that at all. And I love these lip products. These are actually really cool. They're kind of like a moussey consistency. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of the Bare Minerals Gen Nude lipsticks that are kind of moussey, but not. But these look, I mean, they dry down. The Bare Nude ones or Gen Nude ones from Bare Minerals, they don't. They'll dry down almost to fall, but like these are, I mean, you can't see anything. And I don't feel like my lips are about to fall off. Usually with liquid lipsticks, you feel like so uncomfortable, but these are actually really hydrating. I'm shocked at how hydrating these are actually.
I feel like all the products are super hydrating.
Yeah.
That's
well,
my
and
favorite
it
part, actually.
it seems like they're all really well made too. It doesn't seem like they put a bunch of filler into their products, you know?
Yeah.
They seem high quality and like high ingredients, you know? Do you want to kind of talk cost-wise what most of these run?
So I was super surprised. The foundation, I This BB cream lasts me forever, and I think it's only like $40.
That's not bad at all.
Which I was using one that was $50. So this was nice.
Yeah.
The palettes, you can build your own palettes as well, so you can pick whatever colors you want. So I did like an all shimmer palette, and they're like $18 a piece, like a little color. But then when you do the whole palette, I think this was like $100, but they last you forever.
They're
Forever.
huge pans. I mean, if you look at these pan sizes, but these pan sizes are huge. That's a lot of product. You're not gonna blast through that anytime soon.
Or these palettes were $50.
That's not bad. And for the quality that you're getting in these palettes, I am shocked. I'm dead serious. Like, I am shook at these palettes.
I love this stuff.
They are so, I just want to like swatch some of these for you and just, I mean, that's like one line right there. I mean, this black is black. They are very pigmented products. Ooh, and they're staying on my skin too, which is kind of nice because it means it's going to make your eyeshadow last longer, which I'm about. Overall, loved it. I think it's awesome. If you want to find out more about these products, we'll link them in the description bar below, and I'll also link Kayleigh's stuff so you can visit her site. I think she just does what? Facebook and Instagram. We'll have all her socials. Everywhere you can find her, we'll have it linked down below. But thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you like this video, and thank you so much for my BFF, Kayleigh, for coming and sharing her love of makeup with me. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.